Thank you for joining me in my channel. My name is Primrose, and in this channel we talk about trending stories in Africa and all over the world. We also touch on crime stories, real trending news, politics, TV stories, and commentary. We also throw in a bit of lifestyle and travel. If you are here for the first time, you are welcome, and it will be a pleasure to have you as part of the team. Please also consider subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to like and share the videos. Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipha'S documentary in the works. This was highly expected, like seriously, guys. A Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipha'S documentary is reportedly coming soon. This is the production company that could bring it to your screens. A Netflix documentary about convicted rapist murderer Thabo Bester and his girlfriend Dr. Nandipha is reportedly in the pipeline, as several production companies have been submitting proposals, the Moja reports. The publication reports that whilst a number of production companies are hoping to get the gig, businesswoman Carol Bauer's production company is a firm favorite. In May, the former presenters company took over the license of the Miss World South Africa pageant. According to a source, Bauer has already met with her legal team to secure all the paperwork in case her company is appointed for the Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipha'S docu. Bauer has already started the groundwork and basics, just as going to the couple's place of birth and trying to find people who grew up with the couple. Carol means business, guys. She has hired some of the best investigative journalists. She's not playing games at all. She knows that this platform will give her international exposure, as another source. When asked about the claims, Netflix PR representative Tutu Zondo said, "We've not received any word yet, so I cannot confirm nor deny at the moment." Bester, also known as the Facebook rapist, as well as his partner in crime Dr. Nandipha'S, have hogged headlines in the first half of 2023. This came after Groundup lifted the lead on Bester's audacious escape from Mangaung Correctional Services in Bloemfontein on 3 May 2022. In which he was initially believed to have been banned beyond recognition in a fire. The rapist was serving a life sentence for killing his then girlfriend and saleswoman Nomfundo Tuyulu in Cape Town, and the rape and aggravated a robbery of the two women in Durban. He also committed a spate of rapes and robberies in at least 4 provinces. Bester is currently detained at Koshimampuru II CMX prison in Pretoria, while Dr. Nandipha'S is kept in the hospital wing of the Kroonstad Correctional Center in Free State. He will appear in court on 8 August with 11 co-accused, including Dr. Nandipha'S and her father, Zolile Skeleni. This is definitely going to be history, guys. I see it as an award-winning documentary. And then someone called Robla said that will be making criminals famous. Ish. Yes, I understand Robbie is making sense in a way. And again, on the other side, I believe this will create jobs, or rather, documentaries for people, just like as we are seeing right now. Someone else is gaining from this story. Someone is going to make millions out of the story. We, the YouTubers, are also going to gain some traction with the story. And on the other hand, again, I also believe that although in some cases we end up being fascinated by the shadowy sides of criminals, some people end up being obsessed with them. And that might be risky as well, because these people, in a way, they are not heroic figures. Some people might be inspired by their actions, and they end up wanting to do what these criminals are doing. Because, guys, it's just life, Sometimes it's like that. Like whenever I see someone trying to teach someone about how criminals do things, like these videos, how someone got to do something, I get worried. But again, at the same time, I believe that it's also good that someone should know that something like that can happen. It has disadvantages. It has disadvantages. So what can we do? We just have to talk about it. News channels, the SABC, ENCAs, BBCs, Al Jazeera, the carte blanches, they'll make stories. it's not all bad, it's bad, but again, it's not all bad, and it's even maybe creating more money for other people, guys. But anyway, guys, I can't wait to actually have a look at this series, this documentary, even though I believe that it might take time for it to actually come to the screens, because we still have to hear the of the story, the side of the story from these criminals. After I believe this whole thing can make sense after we've heard everything, after how it all happened, unless if they're going to be bringing it in parts to us. There will be a season 1, and we hear up to a certain time, and then until this whole case is over. But this whole case might take years, guys. It might take 2-3 years, and then until the sentencing is done. So it might take long, unless if they bring it in seasons, like I said. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, guys. Are you as well excited for this documentary, or you are just no longer interested? I'll see you on the next video. My love is sure. Please remember to give this video a like, a share, and consider subscribing just in case you're not.